Okay. Welcome to the first community call of 2024, and we had an amazing 2023, and thanks to Kelvin and Darlington, we are having this community call based on the product they are building, which is around ERC6551, which what it simply entails is it entails that you can turn any NFT into a smart wallet. So in this call, they would break it down so you understand like the concept behind it. And if you also want to like contribute to this, you can join into the working group and also spin something out. I mean, it's still in the early stages. So I would leave the floor to Kelvin, and he'll just give us a quick intro on ERC 6551 and what brought the idea behind like what they are currently like building. So Kelvin.
Hello everyone, good evening. Kelvin. Okay, so basically an overview of what we've been building so far is the implementation of ERC6551 on Starknet, right? And you might be curious, what is ERC6551 and what are it's like the use case, right? So ERC6551 is basically a way in which you can like turn your NFTs to an active account, right? Basically like giving life to your NFT. We know NFT to be digital assets, right? The way, like way to like represent, what do we call it? Represent unique items digitally. And then you know that once you possess a particular NFT, it's just there. It's just a number as a JPEG. But then here as a 6551 proposes an implementation whereby you can do just more than having a just more than having like the pictorial representation of your asset on chain, but rather giving it more use cases, extending the functionality of accounts to it such that you can execute um, transaction and also having your having your NFT also like owning item collectibles and also being able to own both fungible and non-fungible assets. So the initial proposal was on Ethereum by a Future Primitives. And I think if you check tokenbound.org, you can like see the implementation there. But then we believe that this ERC651 will like serve a very, very unique use case on Starknet in such that if you look at the use cases, it brings a lot of functionality such as accessibility in gaming and unique use cases. So that is why we're currently like building what we are building. And so far we've had the contract and also like a minimal MVP to like demonstrate what the project entails. And currently you're like working on building use cases for the community to see and how they can like up on this tool and like introduce them to their project and iterate and improve on it. I don't know if Paul has any question for me regarding what I said.
Yeah, pretty cool. I think you actually made justice to all this though, but apart from that, I would love you to like break this down a bit more. I know you the frequently asked question here. I mean, it's made a lot of emphasis on where you're building, right? But I would love you to just tell me reason why. I mean, I would want to, or maybe how do I use this for my project? So why is
Okay,
important to
why would you like need ERC
yeah
6551, right?
yeah
So there are a number of use cases. One of the interesting feature ERC6551 extends gives you in the network is being able to like turn your NFT asset to like bringing it to life basically. Like I said, say you own a particular NFT, right? You're unable to like perform any action with it except for like say you're listing it on OpenSea for sales and things like that. But then when it comes to okay, let's use gaming as an example because the unique use of this ERC is like very um, yeah, very, very extensible in gaming. So, you know, when you have a particular avatar, right? Let's say on-chain gaming, for example, you have a particular on-chain NFT, right? You're unable to like collect let's say in an adventure game, right? You want to you have the capability to like collect collectibles which are both say ERC20s and NFT itself. So how do you like do this? So ERC6551 gives you the functionality of being able to. Sorry, it seems I'm like getting feedback from my end or my phone. Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So as I was saying, so if your NFT is so if you implement in your gaming, if you implement Tokenbound account for your project, right? That means a user can use his own NFT as an avatar, right? Whereby the avatar is able to like accumulate collections of tokens, either fungible tokens or non-fungible tokens. So you have the capability of having collections, right? So another use case is like in social. Basically, you're able to execute. You're able to perform actions with your NFT. They are not just like digital assets that are just there. They are just like numb. You bring the liveness of an account to it, and I don't know if I'm able to like dive into like the architecture on the surface level. So basically, to turn your NFT into a token bound account, you just basically need to like deploy it via the registry. The registry gives you like two functionalities where you're able to like create the account, where you pass the implementation hash, the public key, the token contract, and the token ID, and a unique sort. And the get account returns the account address for your NFT. So, and the other contract is the account, which implements the interface of accounts. What I mean by interface of account is we know that Starknet is basically like built on account abstraction, right? So you don't have the concept of EOAs or contracts, right? Everything is contract right from the start. So for talking about account, you have to like implement the account interface, right? So you're able to like customize them like normal accounts, right? So this gives you like a lot of like unique use cases, even like use cases that are yet to like be explored, basically.
Yeah. So I think it would be perfect if you share your screen to even
Okay.
describe this a bit more. Thanks.
Um. Okay. What I would do is I don't know if you can see my screen now. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can.
All right. So let me just show you the contract first. So this is like the overview architecture, right? So you have your NFT token, right? It could be yeah, it can be ERC721 or ERC1155. This is say you own this NFT with token ID 123, right? And then you have the registry here, and then you have the account contract here. So the registry now is the one that creates the token about account basically. So you have the registry contract and then you have the account contract. The account contract implements the functionality of an account, right? We know what accounts are. The functionality of an account. What do we call it now? A functionality of an account basically, such that you have the interface such as validate, execute. You're able to like perform actions that an account can perform, right? And this registry contract is basically what gives you the ability to create that account, right? I would not be like diving into the contract. I would share a number of like the resources we have, the contract, the Explorer code, and also the what you call it, the XDK too. So basically, this is the overview architecture, right? So once you extend your um, NFT here, it basically like turns it into an account, right? And you're able to like perform normal actions that accounts can basically perform. So that means you can transfer Ether to it, you can transfer NFTs to it, you can use it to sign transactions, you can use it to make purchases, right? What we are working on now is still sort of like say we are almost there basically, but I just want to like show us a little bit of what I'm talking about here, like a use case. So this is the implementation on Ethereum, right? And if I should connect my wallet, I'll see demo the one we have currently. Sorry. So I have they're talking about account deployed for this NFT. So you see that it can hold collectibles, it can hold assets. So collectibles are NFTs, right? And assets are basically ERC20 tokens, right? So one of the unique use cases is you can use it to like connect to any dApp, right? So if I should, I'm not sure if I should. Okay. So basically, the point I'm driving at is this account that we see here. We can use it as a normal account. You can use it to like connect, right? This is what we are currently working on, whereby you can use. You're talking about accounts to um, either make exchanges, either interact with external dApps and things like that. Basically, so that's one of the use cases. And so coming back to the implementation we have currently on Starknet. So when you come to the dApp, you contracts are currently like deployed on mainnet basically. So what is happening is you're basically seeing on the Explorer the number of NFTs you own by your account on mainnet, right? So ignore the NFTs that are not showing here. So earlier I was talking about account deployed for this, and the assets I have here is Ether, USDC, DAI, and collectibles. So the basic functionalities you can perform with an account, right? How the things you can perform with this Tokenbound account. So currently I don't have any NFTs. So if I should like make NFT transfer into it, the assets will show here, and I can also like deploy talking about accounts for the individual assets, right? So it extends the functionality of your Tokenbound account, and also you can also like list them on the marketplace to sell and like so basically, so the functionality is like endless. Is depending on how the project wants to use it. Either is it in gaming, is it in trading, or like your own personal use case for it. But basically, the main idea behind it is like bringing extensibility to NFT assets, right? So they are not just like JPEGs, right? Because I think I don't from our perspective within the Nigerian ecosystem, right? We always like, or is there more to NFTs than just digital than just pictures, right? So if you have an NFT which is a token bar account, that means you can use it to hold assets. You can like the features are extensible, right? They have more use cases than just being just these cool JPEGs being displayed. To like deep dive into the contract and the SDK and the Explorer, I would like share the link on the Starknet community. But then if you have any question you want me to like go in depth into as regarding the contract or the SDK, please let me know so I can like answer them. I don't know if anybody has any questions so far.
So I have a question.
All right.
I'm trying to understand. It's not very clear, but this
Okay.
is how in my mind I think it's working. So
Okay.
probably the NFT contract itself has some external functions that under the hood they are able to call. Probably you have the implementation of, you have the ABI of a particular account saved inside the NFT, and you are able to call that account from within your NFT. And then the NFT is able to, for example, send USDC, which is stored on a certain address, or be able to make swaps. Is that how
Okay.
it works, or that's
Yeah.
too simple?
Sorry, I'm coming. Give me a minute. All right. So yeah. So like you understand up to the point whereby you have an NFT, right? You come to the Explorer, then you basically like deploy the account, and then your NFT asset is now, are you talking about accounts, right? Now the functionalities of being able to like, so now since it's an account, right? And what are like the core functionalities of accounts that we know? We know accounts can perform transactions, right? They can authenticate transactions, they can hold assets, right? So since you've deployed the token bar account, right, via the registry, right, that means automatically your NFT is now an account, right? And being able to like transfer. So since, okay, let me just, so if I should check this contract here, so this is the pre-computed address for this NFT asset, the token bar account. This is the address, right? So if I should go to stock scan, right, you can see that if I should come under, since it's an account, that means it can hold asset, I can transfer assets to it, right? So if you should come to the read and write part, you can see the read um, functions available to it. It implements like basic functions of an account with additional contents, like this is logged. It's not like known to be with normal accounts, right? But then if you come to the right functions, right? So you have validate, execute, upgrade, and then log basically. So these are the inbuilt functions that comes with it. Now, the idea behind it being able to hold assets is because now it's an account, right? And you know that accounts by default they can hold assets, authenticate and transactions and things. So that means I can basically like come here, copy this address, the contract address, and then go to my go to the scan and say I want to transfer. Um, I'm not sure I have enough. So let me just send this amount to it. So if I should come back to the Explorer, I should then reflect. I think the transaction is still processing. But the basic idea is since it's now an account, it can hold assets, right? And the way you're able to like send tokens to a normal account, to a normal contract account. So similar things you can like do with it. So let me just refresh this. I think it's not enough. Mm.
I see. So it appears that the NFT does not control assets which are located in another wallet. Rather, the functionality of an account is added directly to the NFT code itself, right?
Yeah, so you can see the asset I transfer to it is basically here. So similar, if you should like transfer, say an NFT, or maybe use the account to like mint an NFT, the asset will be owned by the as by the Tokenbound account. Do you get? So to enable like easier implementation whereby people want to like integrate in the Tokenbound account in the project, and we have like the SD, right? So the SDK like shows you the API is available where you can use to like what shows you the API is available to interact with your Tokenbound account, right? So you can basically like create accounts, get accounts, and also check accounts deployment status if the account has been deployed or not, and basically also like transfer NFTs and transfer ERC20s, and also so for the functionality of this unlock is basically to ensure security for marketplaces, right? Say you want to like sell your NFT, right? You have to like ensure that that it's locked first, and then so once it is locked, you since it is locked, you confirm the transfer of funds between party and party B. Then you can now like release the asset to the marketplace can now like release the asset to the receiving hand. So basically, the idea is that you are deploying an account for an NFT asset, and once you deploy it, it turns the NFT asset into an account, right? And it has like the functionality of an account where it's able to like hold assets, right? And the example of what I gave about or on-chain gaming where you have avatar um, having collectibles of both fungible and non-fungible items, you know that this is now like possible with this kind of an implementation, right? So that is like the surface level idea. I don't know if you like still get it or you have more questions.
I think I'll have to like read a bit more because but it's a bit clearer, I guess. So, but I'll do a bit more reading definitely.
Did I confuse you instead of convincing you of why you need ERC6551?
No, I've actually learned a couple of new things, which like give me more questions to ask because I'm thinking NFTs themselves are minted to addresses. So like they are stored within other addresses. So um it's not intuitive to have NFTs like not being stored uh, within other addresses or contracts, for example. Yeah, because I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, that's just the one thing I'm still trying to understand. But I've definitely understood how if you have the functionality of the account within the NFT code, you're able to implement a couple of more things. So, yeah.
Okay, Paul, do you have any question for me?
No, not really. I don't know. Darlington, do you have a specific stuff you want to add? Are you there?
Yeah, 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 sure. Okay, I think Kelvin covered most of um, the details as regards to the Tokenbound project. But a few things I would like to add, right, is we are obviously currently looking for contributors, and for the Tokenbound project, we're looking for it to gain adoption. And the best way for it to gain adoption, right, is that people in the community like use them to build interesting use cases. And of course, we are going to explore some use cases ourselves, right? But we'll also require the community to also like take a look at the things they could actually build out with the concepts of NFTs within smart wallets. Sorry, I'm having kata, so my nose is a little bit blocked. Yeah, but one more thing I would like to add, right? Like I said, we are looking for contributors to the project, and in the coming weeks, we are looking to like apply for a grant from only those. So in case you are looking to like flex out your muscles, probably you're good with Cairo, you're good with TypeScript, Cairo TypeScript basically, and you're looking to like contribute to like a project, hopefully you would get a grant and would basically be open to like being contributors. So we have the working group chat, so I would advise or suggest that you join the working group chat, and basically we'll keep you posted. Yeah, that's just it on my end.
Yeah, pretty much. I think that covers it all. And
So, sorry, in addition to that, I think a number of like people like have asked about use cases, right? And um, sorry, a minute, please. So you might want to like check out the link I want to like drop to like see the use cases that have been built on Ethereum, right? And if you have any idea, see what you can get started with. Rather than like going being theoretical about, you can like build this in gaming and stuff. So you can just like see for yourself. So the link I just shared in the chat shows like the a number of like use cases that have been built on Ethereum by the primitive team, right? So you can just like check it out and explore it. So the basic idea is like bringing all those like functionalities here on Starknet, and yeah, it's going to like make NFTs much more robust and more functional, right? So I don't know if I believe everybody is on the Starknet Africa team, or should I like share the details of the projects here, the working team, the working group, and also like list of the documentations, or I can just share it on the Starknet Africa community channel.
I I suggest you just share on both of them. Just share in on both of them. I think that works.
Okay, sorry, a minute, please.
Yeah. So I think that actually wraps it up, and we are looking forward to, just like Darlington said, we're looking forward to apply for the grants at only just in a few weeks' time. Apart from that, generally the Tokenbound account needs like contributors, and if you find this project idea fascinating, I mean, we urge you to hop in and contribute, and also like ask questions to understand, just like Victor has been asking to understand. I actually like that's what he was trying to talk about before. Yeah. So if you have further questions, you can just join the working group and ask it there. I think that will be all for today, and the recording of this call will be shared tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm dropping the details of the projects. So this is not the only just to say this is not the only project we're like working on. There are more projects to like come. So we're like looking forward to like contributors from the within the community, right? And yeah, basically that's the idea, to get us more building and like more proficient at what we are doing, right? So that's like the main idea. And the success of this will like be if the community like starts like trying to build use cases around these things, and also like taking a look at the projects we'll be pushing out in a couple of weeks. And yeah, that is it from my end. So I have shared like the link to the SNIP. You might like check it out and also like make comments, get the conversation started, and hopefully we'll have it like finalized and added to the network. and also the SDK, the Explorer, and like the contract, and the most importantly, the working group. Any conversation around talking about accounts, perhaps you have like suggestions to add. It's not. I don't think it's necessary that the ERC6551 like it's strictly like the implementation on same as that on Ethereum. We can like extend it and make it more functional. So if you have any other ideas as to how it can be more unique, your ideas and opinions are very much welcome.
Yeah, thanks for that, man. So yeah, this is it. Good night, guys. So we'll catch up later. Yeah, bye.